right, you got it. Good morning, guys. My name is Leroy Doody, and I'm the project safety manager out here on the project at the San Jose State University ISB. The ISB stands for the Interdisciplinary Science Building. And I have my two interns here today gracing me with their presence, and apparently they want to do a video of me and all the team members out here. So I'm first. I'm the guinea pig. Right now, like I said, we've got so many guys out there in the field. We've got Preston Pipeline is doing some cutting and setting up actually putting together a manifold for the water system out there, recycled water and stuff, and those pipes are like transite, they're cement lines, so they're cutting. So we want to make sure that they're doing their asbestos control, making sure they're keeping that stuff wet down. We've got King's Roofing is up on the roof, so they're using some chemicals up there to prime the roof to get ready to do the temp roofing up there. So check their SDSs and make sure that the stuff they're using is not going to interfere with any of the other people working around them up there. So there's a few things going on. This site we're really busy right now, and safety is a big challenge for us right now, making sure that everybody does exactly what they're supposed to do. And they all go home with all their parts and pieces at the end of the day, same way they came to work. We need them back here tomorrow to finish this job. Tips for guys new in the field, especially you interns, as you guys transfer out of school and get out onto the projects, you're going to want to make sure that you kind of keep your head on a swivel when you're out there in the field. Stay engaged in the safety processes. As you guys can see, like out on site today, we've got 9 different companies coming back on site. Last week we were at a dead halt doing nothing, and now all of a sudden there's equipment out there, there's excavators out there, you got great alls driving around, cement trucks coming in, there's just all kinds of activity out there. So my tips would be to keep your head on a swivel, make eye contact with the operators that are out there, and make sure that they see you, and make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing safety wise as well. Stretch and flex for us. It serves a couple of purposes. One, it gets the guys warmed up. It gives us an opportunity to actually keep an eye on our folks, make sure everybody's in good health. I mean, if some guy can touch his toes yesterday morning, but this morning he can barely bend over, you might want to have a conversation with that individual and see maybe why he can't stretch out so well, right? So it gives you an opportunity to get the guys warmed up and to make sure that everybody's healthy and in good shape and ready to perform their task.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex Bonaparte and I'm a project engineer here at the San Jose State ISB project, and I've been with McCarthy for almost a year now. My former project manager, Alex Sarr, told me the most important roles of an engineer are safety and procurement. So those are things I really try and focus on. Along with that, in ensuring the job runs smoothly, especially when you're coordinating with subcontractors. I think it starts with the front ends. And with procurement, so one, making sure all the materials and supplies are procured ahead of time, and two, at the front ends, making sure those things are taken care of in advance before the crews come to site. So usually you're dealing with the office on that, and then when the crews come to the site, I think it's good to interact with the crews as well and get involved with the work that's going in. So just to make sure the materials that show up are correct, work is done correctly before inspection. And a lot of other things. This job is unique. As our senior project manager Jason Hughes said, we are essentially building a high-rise lab, and I think that's a unique project itself. This project has had unique challenges that we've had to work through, and that's kind of opened me up to several learning opportunities, getting to watch the team deal with those and helping out wherever I can. And so yeah, it's a sophisticated job, so it's exciting to be rolling.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Cole Collins, project manager out here at San Jose State ISB. I've been with McCarthy for over 7 years. Throughout the BIM process, we've encountered multiple problems throughout site and coordination. During the coordination of BIM, it's been imperative that we've modeled all of our site utilities properly, especially with problems with underground existing utilities. In addition, having such a complex lab building, it's imperative that we model all forms of piping, mechanical, electrical, as best as we can in order to accommodate everyone. With over 128 fume hoods and 28 labs, this model is jam-packed with MEP systems. After all your clashing's done, all you gotta do is go like this, and you have yourself a building.
My name is Amanda Snyder. I'm an assistant superintendent out here at the ISB.
How's it going? My name is Brandon Popovic. I am a senior project engineer out at San Jose State ISB. I've been here for about a year and a half. A couple different activities going on site. Number one, as you can see on the roof, we're starting our temp roofing scope, getting that primed and getting the roof watertight. Also, we are working below grade at our fire water tank to get that all wrapped up so we can go ahead and pour slab on grade and continue with our sequence up the building. And then in addition to that, we're also working on site, getting our fire water line installed and routed into the building as well.
It's pretty busy right now. We have fireproofing starting on Monday too. We kind of went from having very few subs on site because we were waiting on our permit to running. And now we have like 10 subcontractors right now.
So I'm running with roofing, waterproofing at the under slab, as well as working with our framers to get clips and top track up before fireproofing starts.
Brandon and I share a lot of the same scopes. We share the mixed metals, we share the waterproofing. I'm in charge of the curtain wall, the flashing. Kone's gonna be out here soon too. We're starting the elevators. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, getting done with our roofing and getting done with our waterproofing under slab is going to be a huge success for us. That way we can go ahead and fireproof the building and get watertight so that that we can build out the interior and the curtain wall and keep moving from there.
One of the unique challenges that we had out here at the ISB, we had to go to Texas to test our edge of slab fire containment system. The curtain wall attachments that we have right now break up the fire safing, so there's no real UL currently that covers our condition.
Yeah, that's been a huge success getting that test pass. We were able to move forward with our curtain wall install coming up here in the next couple months, and soon we'll be getting this building going.
Hey, my name is Justin Huey, project manager. Just joined the San Jose State ISB team. Just finished at San Francisco State Creative Arts. Same overall owner, CSU system. So going to be helping out the team here. Cost management is one of the most important things. It's not the sexiest. Costs sometimes can be tedious and kind of boring, but the kind of two things, money is what makes the world go round, makes jobs go. So we got to make sure that financially McCarthy is in a good position, as well as ensuring that the subs financials are in a good position. So so just bottom line, making sure that tracking the job's profitability and how we can enhance the project's profitability, as well as making sure that we have a good understanding of items like contingency and allowances, as well as subcontractor change orders. That's an easy way for a job to go sideways, is if you're not aware of where your costs are as well as your subcontractor's costs are, and how that also tracks with the owner to make sure that everyone's in alignment. So that's why cost management is so important.
Hey everybody, my name is Jose Garcia, General Foreman with McCarthy. Been with McCarthy about a year and 9 months. Out here I'm managing the self-perform team, helping up with the soft PCI, cal drywall, basically everything, maintaining this building, right? Our self-perform team, we're basically doing all the concrete. McCarthy's great at that. We have a established team. They basically do everything on their own, right? I just give them the information they need. They're well trained. They've been with McCarthy for a couple years, so that makes my job really easy, and I get to focus on PCI, all the subs that need help, either with safety or questions about this building. I think that one of the biggest restraints we have on this building, it was the fire marshal permit. At this point, I think once we get that permit on the 2nd, we're gonna roll.
Jason Hughes out here at the San Jose State ISB project director. Happy to announce that we have received the full building permit from the Office of State Fire Marshal for the project, and we're fully underway with all construction activities. Right now we have slab on grade work going on. We have fireproofing and fire water underground going on. We want you to know that the team understands that we have our work cut out for us still, and we're ready and committed to getting the job done as soon as we can possibly get it done, and deliver it with a high level of quality for our client and the success of NORPAC.
Okay, so we're on level 1 now, and behind me you can see the fire water tank rebar and formwork. We made a lot of progress on the fire water tank and the surrounding grade beams in the past couple of days, which is going to be a big push for us to get these grade beams poured so that we can eventually get our slab on grade poured and start working back into sequence with getting our mechanical and electrical equipment set on level 1 and then moving up throughout the building. So we are on level 2 here. As you can see, our steel columns and beams have been fireproofed, Monocoat MK10, and so now they're finally prepared for the starting of framing. And once we have framing all set up, framing our priority walls and our shafts, we can go ahead and install our duct risers over there. That'll go ahead and feed the entire building once our air handler units are set.
The team. This is a really good team out here. These guys are really, they mold well together. Everybody's really involved with the safety program. A lot of jobs a lot of contractors, they don't get the buy-in to safety. And at McCarthy, safety is the #1 thing that we do. Most important thing that we do every day is safety first. So everything that we start out with on the job site is safety. We do our stretch and flex. We have a team huddle out there. We talk about safety. So basically we have an all-hands safety meeting every Monday, but we do an actual little mini safety meeting every morning. And that's part of that stretch and flex process as well. So as we're doing that, we get done and we talk about safety, and we go around to each individual contractor, their lead guy, their foreman, and that's kind of their time to communicate and talk with each other to make sure that everybody's coordinating their tasks, so nobody's working on top of each other, and everybody gets has a good day's work.
I think it's a good team. I think it's a young team, and there's a lot of some new team members as well as some experienced folks, but really just kind of overall very good engagement. Everyone on the team is kind of all in. Everyone's working their ass off, and everyone's, I think, excited to see this project kind of restarting up, and with our, to get this job completed and turned over. It's gonna be a great building, and just really excited to help wherever I can help out this team.
My favorite thing about this project is the opportunity to solve extreme challenges with a great team.
My favorite part about this project specifically, the challenges. I feel that every time we're on a project that has a lot of problems, that's when you learn the most. The team is great. I think our office staff is great. Everybody comes together with all these problems and problem solving. I think that's my favorite part of this project.
I like the team we have. We like to have fun here, but we're also serious when it comes to putting the work in place and safety. I know that if I need help with something, I've got a good team here to support me and help me through it. And we're just willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Favorite thing about this project has got to be the people. Whether it's McCarthy or trade partners on site, at the end of the day, those are the people that get it done and get things on track. So just the relationships we've made and the people on site that are willing to work like crazy to get this thing done is the best part of this project.
I'd have to agree with Brandon. I think we have a really well-rounded team out here. We complement each other's shortcomings pretty well. Like Jose Garcia, he's very good at the concrete. He helps us out a lot. Leroy, safety, great. We're just one whole family.
My favorite part about this project by far is the team. We've worked really hard to get to where we are now with the permit and fighting through the Office of State Fire Marshal, and everybody's coming alive and getting ready to build, and it's just a really fun thing to see the team get together and do what we're meant to do.